o'clock. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. It's already 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And all's well. But right now, when you really take a look at it, we've barely got 18 hours left. You know, barely. And you know, I think that if you bear with us out there, we'll make it. Don't you think?
It's barely possible.
No, we're going to make it. But right now we're sitting at what? $22,010 and 710 donations, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 710 donations, $22,010. Seemed that it slowed down a little bit. Maybe some people are getting ready for work or whatever's going on out there. Call your friends and neighbors and family, like we asked before, and anybody you know to get them to come on to the Give to the Max site and help us out. Any amount, $10 or above, is just a huge help for us, is it not?
Well, yeah, you know, I think you all know I like coffee. Okay, well, you know, yeah, you know, just if I know. Well, we're not doing coffee now, but if I go to the local coffee shop, you know, like 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, that's more than $10. In fact, if I go twice, it's probably more than $10. Or maybe if you go out to dinner once, that's probably
for $10.
Well, that's my point, Scott. So, $10, $20, $30, you know, if you really think about it, you can go through $20, $30 pretty quickly.
And you know what? We can build pretty much a lifetime exhibit. Take a look at what your dollars did last year at this time. They really did great. I mean, here we are in the ecology hall that did not exist last year. Did not exist. It did in Dr. Rogers' head. It did in the building itself and the walls and everything. But yet there was nothing in it. No content. No nothing. Since then we have utilized and are using our lunchroom office area. We're utilizing the Hope Learning Center starting to be put together. The hallway to the Hope Learning Center is just about done. Then we move into here. Wow. What a beautiful place. In 1 year. Not even a year, really. When you really think about it, a year with Give to the Max, but, I mean, this was going, we had our grand opening in July. You know, I mean, holy mackerel. This happened fast with your dollars that you gave to the North American Bear Center in Little Ely, Minnesota. What a great thing that is, and thank you so much. Without your donations, without your help, this wouldn't be where it's at today. And it isn't just dollars that put this place together as far as volunteers go, or anybody out there that helped. It's all the donated hours that was put into this place, Judy. Our touch screens are beautiful. They are a work of art, and there was, how many people were involved in the touch screens?
Well, there were quite a few. Of course, we had Volts as the technology piece, but the touch screens, as far as the pictures and the text, 100% volunteers, and not all of them in the United States.
So we had volunteers all over the world, correct?
That's correct. And the information that's on the touch screens, at least for me, not last month, but in September, we had in Ely the first otter run, and it was for adults and children, and they wanted questions about otters, and so they came to us and asked us to write 7 facts. That one fact would be at each station that the children stopped at or the runners stopped at to get water. And so I put that together for them. I can't talk.
It'll get better, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll get worse. Anyway, I put that together for them, and they were so grateful that they not only could have some fun with that, but the kids actually learned some things about otters.
Yeah, it's just another one of our excellent displays that we've got that has taken off and done well. You'll also notice as you're looking around that, again, all the substrates are done below the elk and the deer and the moose, which is behind you with snow, the wolf up above. This beautiful exhibit here, like I said before, but Sharon's starting to whisper now. That's part of sleep deprivation. And caribou, yeah, it's a caribou. I guess it's me that's the problem. But that's a beautiful elkaboo. Anyway, when we get an elkaboo up here, they are really a gorgeous animal, aren't they?
They are. They are.
I mean,
especially their antlers are so cool.
I mean, you ought to see Scott Edgett's touchscreens. I got some really interesting animals on them. But long story short, we really appreciate you sticking with us, the moderators that have stuck with us. I know we hear some frustrations out there a little bit about some of the programs that are going on right now. But you know what? All in all, we can't complain. We're doing a great job out there. And let's keep our chins up, our heads up. You keep our eyelids up. And we should be back here in not too long from now. But no, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
But I want to also let you know that at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 8 o'clock, if that makes sense to you, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and 8 p.m., all Ely time, we will have Dr. Lynn Rogers and Donna, his wife, at 8 a.m. At 9 a.m., we will have Dr. Lynn Rogers himself. And then we'll have at 8 p.m., Dr. Lynn Rogers and Donna again, for those of you that missed it in the morning time or maybe had to go to work. Other than that, what we're going to do now is I think we're going to have a short story on Holly again, right?
Holly Bear. Yeah.
Holly Bear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Holly's a bear.
Bear. Yeah.
Or Holly Bear.
Holly.
Bear Holly.
Not the berry. Holly.
Okay, got it. Yeah, right. Not Holly.
Holly.
Let's sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, we can sit down and talk about this.
Go.
Ow. So, most folks that have been here and have met Holly know that she's very vocal, and she's the most vocal bear here, with the exception of maybe Honey when she's not very happy with one of the other bears being within 20, 40 feet of her. Anyway, Holly's very vocal. And this summer, Heidi and I, Mom 1 and Mom 2, we take turns going up and talking to her and, giving her treats because she's our baby. And we do baby all of them, but most particularly we want to continue to socialize her. So I recorded a conversation between Heidi and Holly. And if you just bear with me for a second, I will get it together for you.
Now, you have to listen carefully, so if your volume is not up on your computer screen, you may want to turn it up.
Oh, that's really interesting.
So I hope that you folks could hear that. That's as loud as my phone goes. But it was just such an experience for both of them. And you can just tell the difference of when one of us, either Heidi or I, go up to talk to her and have some mom time with her, as opposed to the bear educators or other staff or volunteers going up, or even the interns, because she really moved towards some of the interns this year, especially when she wanted her ears rubbed. We had some staff out and some folks that couldn't quite believe what was happening, but Holly, when she wanted her ears rubbed or her back rubbed, would go sit in the corner by Ted's previous gate, where his bear gate was, and she would sit there and with her back to us, and that indicated that she needed a back rub. And so we would rub her back, and then if she wanted her ears rubbed, we asked her, and she would move her paw up to one or the other ear just very, very gently, and we would rub her ears, and she just loved it. So if you folks out there don't think that bears have feelings and show some sorts of, not human emotions, but animal emotions, they do smile. We talked about that a few hours ago about smiling animals. Bears smile, and they show feelings. You especially know when they're not in a good mood. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you again at 7 o'clock.
Thanks a lot, Sharon and Judy. But I later learned on Holly deal with all the noise she was making that she was really asking for a Beano. That stuff happens in nature. And, when you make those noises like that, sometimes it helps, where you can get a Beano. But either way, there is humor. We got to have a little humor in things, and I hope everybody knows that they are just great bears and great to listen to. She's just super vocal. Just love that, and thanks so much for that story, Sharon. But right now we want to also thank the people that maybe don't know what we're doing. Today is Give to the Max Day. It started at midnight last night, and it goes till midnight tonight, and Judy, Sharon, and myself will be doing the 24-hour, actually it'll be a little longer than that when you add the hours before and after we'll be here. We'll be here probably roughly 25 plus hours, and Sharon just found that out that we got to clean the place before we leave tonight. But being Judy and I are veterans and she's the newbie, she has to stay and clean. And we're leaving at 10. No, I'm just kidding. But either way, we just want to ask you to please keep on that giving. Please help us out. We want to see that number hit $60,000. We're right now about what? $22,010. So right now we're a little ways away from our goal, but we got a lot of day left. We haven't even hit the halfway point yet.
The sun hasn't come up yet.
I don't think it's going to come up, but we ain't going to see it today.
It will come up somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it'll come up here. We just won't see it. But the sun comes up every day. There's always sunshine. You just don't always see it. You just got to feel it. Anyway, you guys keep smiling out there. Have a great morning. Have a good travel to work if you're going that way. And please look for us when you get back home. For those of you that are at home working hard, please keep us on. And every now and then just feel generous and give a little bit. So thanks again, and you have a great morning. And we'll be back at what time? 7 o'clock. So thanks again. We'll see you just shortly. Bye now.